It's official, folks. We have had a ton of reports drop over the past couple of days revealing the path of a trade incoming for Sacramento, but we can throw all those out the window. What we just watched against the Oklahoma City Thunder, the body language from the players, the level of energy that came out for this team, it is clear, without a shadow of a doubt. Not only is this trade going to happen, it needs to happen. It desperately. It will be a crime. Adam Silver has to step in. He has to come in, call Vivek, call whoever. Call Monte, call Christie, call whoever is out here making a semblance of decisions. And make sure something changes for this Kings team, or else something's going to happen to the fans of this organization. There's just too much of anxiety, too much sadness, too much melancholy watching this team out here right now to forget the reports, forget the 4-team, 6-team, blockbuster trade, imminent, all that type of stuff. You could see it in the players' eyes. You could see it in the coach's eyes. You could see it in the first guy in the front row. Everyone knows. It's official. It's confirmed. Lock it down. Put whatever you want on it. This deal it's happening. If Kings fans are subjugated to this beyond this Thursday, I believe is the day of the trade deadline, if there are more games that go down this route of what just happened, where the Sacramento Kings lost 110 to 144 against the Oklahoma City Thunder, there has to be something. Someone has to step in. I don't know who it is. I don't know who should come out here, who should do what. And this is not a case of De'Aaron Fox just being a nutcase and the team, him forcing his way out. I'm sure De'Aaron Fox is handling this. He wants to leave. Or he's not sure he's going to re-sign, and given the path, the trajectory that this team is on, he doesn't want to be on a losing team out there in the future for his free agent. So he's doing this team a solid and just saying, hey, I'm gone. And yes, that's frustrating. You'd love for him to just be loyal, and of course, his team would be much better off with De'Aaron Fox being super fully bought into this team long-term, signing extensions, all of that. But if he's just not going to be here, it's good to get ahead of this thing. And of course, once a player gives up that leverage, once you're in a situation like this, it does make things tougher to get proper value back. Realistically, we're not getting Castle. There's no chance Castle's getting thrown in one of these deals, according to the recent reports. It's unlikely, there's a ton of Hawks picks or things like that going back to Sacramento. I've just come to accept this. And maybe that's me in high emotions. I get a good night's sleep. Fans get sleep on this when we're a bit more motivated for the negotiations of Monte McNair tomorrow. But if you have random role player scrub, I don't want to call Wiggins a scrub, but a bench player. He started in this game, but a bench player for the Oklahoma City Thunder dropping a 40 bomb on you. 6'3", 16 to 30 shooting, 14 boards. If you're letting some role player out there on the OKC Thunder do that to you, what are you even doing? If you're letting Kenrich Williams do that to you, 18 points, 11 boards, have whatever he wants out there at this point, something has to change. Something must be done. There's no exceptions. There's no, hey, this is what it is. At this point, no. There's no bright side of this. The team has lost 4 of their last 5. The schedule isn't even that brutal ahead. I mean, I don't know what direction the Kings are going to go. After this, of course, you look at it and you're just saying the defense is so bad. It's so bad. Again, this is even Shea trying. And he was missing his threes as well. This isn't Shea came out and just obliterated your squad, the MVP of the league. This isn't, Lou Dort. I guess he had a big night too, like 6 of 10 shooting, but you're letting randoms. Yeah, and they're good. I don't want to take anything away from these guys, but they look like superstars. Just raining down threes, raining down shots, having exactly whatever the heck they wanted. It makes no sense. Makes no sense for this team to move forward just as is with this group. And should be changed sooner rather than later, because the next stretch of games, of course, Monday, Wednesdays before the trade deadline, we'll see what happens there. But Orlando's depleted. The Blazers are the Blazers. The Pelicans haven't had a healthy guy out there on their roster this entire season. The Mavericks are still without Luka. The Warriors are in turmoil. The Hornets are bad. The Utah Jazz are bad. Like, this is a realistic stretch where the Kings can jump in the standings. They can make a run. They can make a push. But we are subjugated to this melancholy out there on the basketball court. We are subject to the entire team just looking dead, lethargic. And of course, once Chrissy came in and, rejuvenated this team, rallied the troops, everyone's hyped, everyone's pumped up. Things are going well. Obviously, there's a couple of losses there for the Kings, but then you deal with this madness. And of course, it's like kind of self-inflicted by Monte McNair making this decision, making it public. But of course, you want to drum up a bidding war, so that's just kind of what happens with these types of things. But if you don't make this move soon, if you're pushing this the off season, and we just have to watch this rip your eyes out basketball, night in, night out, every single game, because yes, a blowout loss to the NBA's best team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, that happens. That happens to the best of teams. But that's not the issue. That's not what we're frustrated about in this. Like, it was just a horrible display of basketball. Fox had decent numbers. The starters put up decent numbers themselves, but when you watch the game, there's zero hope. There's zero just energy, zero spark. And off the bench, you're just getting no defense. You get a chance to attach Kevin Huerter into one of these deals. Like, let's make that happen. Let's make that happen, folks. I don't know, Isaac Jones may be kind of a bright spot, but this team has broken a fan base right now. This team, the decision making, the roster construction. I mean, you got fans turning on Devin Carter, who I think it's early, but I've seen comments akin to basketball terrorism for Devin Carter. The fact that Kalel Ware doesn't connect, that you had opportunities to draft these guys and you went with Carter. I'm still bought in on his energy, his upside once he figures out an offensive game, but deflating, energy zapping, soul sucking. That's how you describe this team here right now. The soul sucking Sacramento Kings. And if a move isn't made, if a change isn't happening, after you've completely just ripped out the morale of this team, the ticket should be free. They should be paying people to go sit in the stands and watch Kings games, because sickening what we just had to watch. So, if anything confirms it, this confirmed it more than Shams would have. Official breakdown of the trade. The eye test, the lethargy, the just demoralization from this King squad confirms this trade is happening. And if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyways, you guys are the best. Subscribe. So, you want to join basketball hell? You're part of the 83% that haven't subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I'm signing out. Cheers.